What would you do if someone had an asthma attack right in front of your eyes? What if there was no medication? It takes time for help to arrive. In the meantime, what would you do? 20 million Americans have asthma. An asthma attack is potentially life-threatening. It cannot be waited out to see if it's going to get better. An asthma attack left untreated can quickly escalate into a life-threatening situation. There are 3 stages of an asthma attack: mild, moderate, and severe. Now, there is a tool to help asthmatics. It's FAFAA, First Aid for Asthma Attacks. FAFAA is a holistic-based emergency course of action to be used when someone is having an asthma attack. Revolutionary in its approach, FAFAA can curtail or prevent the escalation of an asthma attack while waiting for medical attention. FAFAA is a 3-step process. First, determine the stage of the attack. Second, intervention. Third, prevent escalation. Young children can exhibit their own signs of asthma. Dry hacking cough, unassociated with a cold, night coughing, whistling or rattling in the chest, wheezing and shortness of breath are common indicators of asthma in children. Wheezing in young children may not be audible. As with adults, children should drink consecutive amounts of room temperature water before taking medication. First, determine the stage of the attack. During a moderate attack, the chest feels tight and there is obvious difficulty breathing. The asthmatic is short of breath and breathing is labored.
I need water.
Unable to speak easily in fluid sentences, speech is choppy as asthmatic tries to breathe. With children, there can be nasal flaring. Wheezing may or may not be heard. Second, intervention. First, drink consecutive amounts of water at room temperature before taking medication. At this point, the asthmatic should take their prescribed medication such as an inhaler or nebulizer treatment. When using an inhaler, first shake it, then exhale and place the inhaler in your mouth. With inhaler in a vertical position, breathe in deeply and at the same time press the pump. Hold your breath for 10 seconds to ensure that your lungs absorb the medication. Remove the inhaler. Breathe out slowly and wait for a minute. Repeat the process for each puff. Children should use a spacer. Next, remove the person's shoes for a reflexology treatment. Using the tip of the thumb, apply pressure to the specific respiratory sites on the soles of each foot.
On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 no pain, and 10 very painful, what is your level of pain?
8. It's about 4 now.
Next, apply contact healing. Contact healing helps to relax the lungs and bronchioles and can be administered at any point during the attack alternately with reflexology. With hands slightly cupped and barely touching, place one hand in the middle of the asthmatic's chest and the other in the opposite position on the back. The pressure of your hands on the chest and back should feel as light as a feather. To the person administering the contact healing, it may feel as though the treatment is too passive to be effective, but it is very effective, particularly in combination with reflexology. Third, prevent escalation. If there is no improvement after 30 minutes or asthmatic condition worsens at any point, call 911 or go immediately to the nearest emergency room. If waiting for EMS, give the asthmatic 2 to 3 cups of water and administer reflexology and contact healing until EMS arrives. Remember, during an asthma attack, first, determine the stage of attack. During a moderate attack, the chest feels tight and there's obvious difficulty breathing. The asthmatic is unable to speak easily in fluid sentences, and speech is choppy. Second, intervention. First, drink consecutive amounts of room temperature water. Next, take medication if available immediately after drinking water. If no medication is available, call 911 or go immediately to the nearest emergency room as quickly as possible. Apply reflexology. Follow with contact healing. Repeat reflexology and contact healing if necessary. Third, prevent escalation. If symptoms persist for longer than 30 minutes or worsen at any time, call 911 or go immediately to the nearest emergency room. Remember, when asthma attacks, FAFAA.